Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen from now until the 25th of December. So it's going to be just an overview of energies to kind of give you a heads up and how to kind of manage this energy. So let's get straight into it. Also, if you are new here, welcome. If you'd like to see more of my readings, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and if you want a personal reading, check out the description box, okay? Okay, so Capricorns, from now until December 25th, what are they not expecting to happen? What are they not expecting to happen? Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Five of Wands. And then let's pull cards from here. Capricorns. Okay, so we have material and spiritual prosperity in reverse. We have rest and rejuvenate, triumph, disruption, and last card, choose wisely in reverse. Okay, so let's get into it. So I see a focus on family. During this time frame, you may be trying to spend more time with family, or there may be a need for you to. So there could be like a family member that you could be finding out is sick, and they may be needing some support. They may be needing you to be there for them in a sense of showing them that they're going to be all right, and that regardless of what the circumstance is, that you'll be there for them as far as the support system is concerned. But yeah, for others of you, this could be like celebrating birthdays within the family, or, you know, celebrating Christmas. But for a lot of you, I just see more of a focus on family. And for some of you, there could even be past traumas associated with family that could be coming up, where, you know, around this time, you could be having nostalgia or memories of things that may have happened in your childhood that may be positive in some aspects and negative in some aspects. But there's definitely a focus, like I said, on family. And also, it looks like a focus on personal happiness as well. Some of you may have been feeling a little discontent with this year kind of going in weird directions that may have been confusing for you. And I know Capricorns, really any earth sign, it's hard for you guys to kind of adjust to changes that happen so suddenly. So, excuse me. Jeez, I sneezed. Anyways, it's hard to adjust sometimes to changes that happen abruptly. So some of you guys, you may have been thrown for a loop this whole entire year. And now your focus is, okay, how can I go into 2021 having my personal happiness intact? Okay. Another thing that's coming up, some of you guys, in terms of your marriage, some of you may be deciding on whether or not you're going to stay in your marriage for longer, because you could be feeling like, I don't know, you could be feeling like your partner's not supporting you as much, or there may be some things that are going on in your relationship that you're not really clearing the air on. Others of you, it's more of the person who you have children with. You may be deciding on where to place them in your life. You're going to, you know, still deal with them romantically, or if it's just going to be distance put in between you two. Now, I also see this energy of you guys deciding, some of you are actually going to be deciding whether or not you want to move to a whole nother place in the world. This could be out of the United States. This could be out of wherever you stay currently, and going somewhere completely different. But there may be so many pros and cons associated with making this move that you could be a little hesitant in trying to weigh out your options in terms of whether or not it's smart. I also see you guys being able to finally communicate with someone who you've been on a break from, as far as speaking terms are concerned. Now, what I will say is, regardless of who this person is, family, friend, lover, whoever, be careful of you guys going neck and neck at each other necessarily, because you guys are not really understanding each other, or for some of you guys, there may be an argument that may go a little too far. So be careful of that, especially if this is an air sign that we're speaking about specifically. Things could get really brutal in that conversation. Okay? Some of you guys also are going to have to decide, especially if you do have options, on who you're going to date and who you're going to take serious and who you're not. Now, for some of you, you are going to be looking at your finances and how you can bring in more prosperity. Some of you guys, like I said, your money may have been affected by the pandemic. Yeah, your finances may have been affected during the pandemic or for other reasons. But this is you guys, again, being strategic. And we have the Four of Swords twice. So this is definitely a need for you guys to kind of sit back and sort out the confusion and the misdirection in terms of where to move. But what I see, regardless of you guys feeling like, this year wasn't the turnout that you expected or this or that, with the Triumph card, regardless of what obstacles come your way, you're still going to make it on the other side. So for a lot of you, you're going to kind of close this year out with more understanding than you would have gotten if everything was just a go. I hope that makes sense. Or you guys get what I'm trying to say. You guys are going to be fine regardless. But there's a need for you to make sure that you're dealing with your personal energy first in order for things to keep flowing to you and for you to be able to maneuver in better spaces. So what may happen during this time frame, you guys may be noticing that certain choices you guys are making, you may need to be a lot more strategic in them and not just making decisions for the moment, not just entertaining things for the moment because it seems like it's the right thing to do or whatever it may be. But with the Choose Wisely card in reverse, this is putting an emphasis on the choices that you're making, whether this is the choices in people that you're dating, whether this is in terms of staying at a job that's not fulfilling you anymore. Okay? Yeah. Also during this time frame, some of you guys may be working on your relationship, marriage, connection. Some of you guys also, there may be a third party situation that is going to be addressed. And you guys are also going to have to decide whether or not you're able to move past that and not let that be a barrier in the connection. By this person cheating and not being honest completely. Also, for some of you, you may have friends who are trying to meddle in on your connection. So be careful of that because they may not be giving you the best of advice. It may sound good, but it may not be the best of advice. So that's another warning of energy. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Capricorns, for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs the video up, subscribe. If you want a personal, check out the description box. And yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm going to drop some more content. So please make sure you guys leave some suggestions in the comment section. so that I can actually know what video series you guys would like to see in the future. But thank you, and I will see you guys later.